Hello and welcome to my survival bow and arrow crafting guide for Mystery Lake. In this guide, I will be dividing the sections into chapters for each individual component, so you can go ahead and click around on the screen now if you need a specific part. Saplings are going to be the first component which you need, and to get saplings you're going to need a hatchet. A hatchet is pretty easily acquired, and if you run the route that I show on the screen now, between Mystery Lake and up towards the forestry lookout, you're almost guaranteed a hatchet because of so many spawns. This route is also the route that I like to run quite often for birch and maple saplings. Guts are the second thing you're going to need to acquire, and you can acquire these from any fallen animals, including deer, that you find along the way. So be sure to pick a couple of these up on your way. Crow's feather is the next component you're going to need, and this is for the arrow. A crow's feather is probably the easiest to acquire, as crows are very visible from the ground anywhere while you're walking. Any place you see crows, there's guaranteed to be a dead body, either a deer or a human, on the ground. Arrowheads are the final and possibly the most difficult component to acquire. Destination Point is the only place you're able to craft arrowheads now, because you can no longer craft them at just a regular bench. You need to use the forge. To acquire arrowheads on Mystery Lake and other maps that don't have a forge, you're going to need to forge broken arrows. You can find these on the body of fallen deer. I've also found a few of these in the hunting blinds. Once you have that, you're able to salvage it, and that will allow you to recover an arrowhead from it. Once you have all these components, as you can see on the screen, you're going to be able to craft the bow and the arrow. Just be careful as you're crafting, much like with sleeping and everything else you do in the long dark. You don't want to craft so much at one point that you exhaust yourself, so make sure you're rested, you have your food, you have your water, and you're not cold. Otherwise you could be suffering.